Hi, so if you haven't gotten to meet me yet, my name is Dr. Riefler. I'm the instructor for fluid mechanics this summer. I'm also the chair of civil engineering. Because I'm chair, I don't get to teach that much, so you probably won't see me again until your senior year, where I teach water and wastewater treatment class, and the senior design class, the environmental senior design class if you take that. So my focus area is environmental engineering. My research is on cleaning up pollution, and I'll give you a link. I've got a pretty cool project where I'm cleaning up acid mine drainage in the area and trying to sell it as a paint. I'm always looking for undergraduate researchers, so if you're interested in doing some research, let me know. I'm fully booked this summer, but next year I might have some openings. I also want to put a bug in your ear for graduate school. It's very different than getting your undergraduate degree. You could stay here for another 2 years and you would actually get paid, and your tuition would be waived to go to graduate school if your grades are good. So consider that. Most of our civil engineering disciplines, they really require a master's degree at some point. So it's fairly convenient to do it right now if you know what you want to do. All right, fluid mechanics. I've taught this class about 20 years, and I love it. It's really your first class in the curriculum that's focused primarily on the environmental area. I hope you guys like it. One of the reasons I really like about it is it's a physical class. You know, it's why I got into engineering in the first place. We look at how things work. So if you've ever wondered why water did this, or why air flows like that, or why this class can help you answer some of those questions. And I'm really going to focus on that, on the practical applications of it. I'm really not into theory. That's all in the textbook if you want to read that. But I'm going to focus on engineering, on why did this do this, why does that do that, and how can we use that. In environmental engineering, what we do is we really harness natural systems to improve our quality of life, making clean water, cleaning up dirty water, preventing and cleaning up pollution, things like that. So understanding how fluids flow and how water behaves is a key component to that. So the way the class is structured, please read the syllabus. So go to Blackboard, well, you're already on Blackboard if you're watching this. So read the syllabus. I'm going to follow that exactly. I have this notion that the lectures should prepare you to do the homework, and then the homework should prepare you to take the quizzes, and then the homework and the quizzes should prepare you to take the exams. So I feel very strongly in that sort of flow. The lectures that I provide give you enough background so you know why we're doing what we're doing, and then I will always have an example problem of how to solve it, how to use it. And then I can't do example problems on everything, so that's where the homework comes in. You need to do the homework, and you need to be proficient at solving these problems to succeed in the class. So I encourage you to get the textbook, because that's where the homework problems are. The textbook also has a lot of good problems that are worked out. So if you're stuck, you can flip through the textbook and see how they solved a problem similar to that, and that will help. But I really believe that the learning takes place while you're trying to solve the homework. That's the most important part of this class, I think, is sitting down, trying to solve those problems, trying to get the answer that I provided, and being able to do that on your own and quickly. Now, when you're learning, when you're studying, I encourage you to work together, to work in groups, to try to solve things, to explain to each other how to get from here to here. What answer did you get? What answer did you get? I think that really aids the learning process and makes it more efficient. But then there's the assessment step. When you actually take the quizzes and take the exams, that's got to be solitary. So when you go in to take the tests, to take the quizzes, make sure that you personally are ready to do it. Okay, so watch the video lectures. You can pause them. I encourage you to take your own notes. And then get out the homeworks and do the homeworks and spend as much time as it takes for you to be able to solve them quickly and easily. Once you've done that, then you take the quizzes. And your first quiz is Friday. It's due by midnight. You can do all of these things early, too, if you want to, if your schedule would be better to, you know, if you're going away for a week or something, you can get things done early because it's all online right now. Okay, so Friday, you will have to take 2 quizzes. They're actually listed as like 3 assignments in Blackboard, but the way this works is you take 1 quiz, which is a multiple choice quiz on the lectures, and that's just, it's really just sort of to encourage you to watch the lectures. So watch the lectures, take notes, make sure you sort of understand the why and the background and things like that, and then you'll do well on those multiple choice tests. And then the actual problem quiz is a problem just like what you did on the homework. It won't be exactly one of them, but it'll be something close to them. It won't be any harder than what you see there. It'll probably be like one of the more difficult ones. So that is a timed test also. So you open it up. It'll give you the question, get out a piece of paper and solve it, just like you're solving a homework problem. I think you have 20 minutes to solve it. Once you solve it, type in your answer, and then hit the button to end the quiz. Then what I want to do is I want to see your work. So then take a picture of your work, open up the next assignment to submit your work, upload your the picture of your work, of the problem you just solved, and then submit that. So when I grade, you're not just going to get 100 or a 0. I will grade based on the work that you did. Now, I encourage you to be as honest as you can with these. So I have deliberately not given these quizzes much weight. They don't count for much in your grade because I can't ensure that you're being honest about it. So this is your opportunity to see how you're doing in the class. Don't waste your time trying to cheat or to use a solution or something like that, or clean up your work after the timer has run out, because it's really not going to benefit you in your grade because they're worth so little. And then I can't really give you good feedback on what you know and what you don't know. So again, the quizzes are just to see if you're getting the homework. And then the exams, you have a midterm and a final. Really, it's exam 1 and exam 2. The final is not comprehensive. The first exam covers the first half of the class. The second exam covers the second half of the class. And those will just be, there'll be no multiple choice. It'll just be, I think, 5 or 6 problems like the homework. So the best way to prepare for them is to just do the homework and do the quizzes just like you've been doing all semester. The exams are proctored. They're worth most of your grade. I'll schedule a classroom and a time that is the best for everybody in this class to do that on campus. If for some reason you can't meet then and you are on campus, it's pretty easy to set up a private time that you can do that at the OU Testing Center. If you're off campus, you don't have to come to campus to do that. You can set up a remote site to take the test, but it does take like 2 weeks to get that set up. So if you don't plan to be on campus for the exams, start setting that up right away. Let's see, I think that's about it. The only other thing is, this is session 1 summer class, so it moves fast. It moves twice as fast as this class does during the normal semester. So keep that in mind. You have to basically do double the homework to keep up. Anyway, if you have any questions, please post them on Blackboard. I'm not going to answer personal emails because then the rest of the class can't see it, and it's not fair. So please post things on Blackboard. If you do post questions about fluid mechanics, about the content of the class, or you answer other students, help other students on that Blackboard discussion page, I will give you extra credit towards your final grade. So I encourage you to do that, use that forum. All right, that's it. So you have your first set of real assignments due Friday. You should have done the extra credit, which was due yesterday. If you haven't done it yet, I will accept it a few more days if it's late. You really should do that ahead of time because it'll give you like a practice run for what is due Friday. From here on out, everything's due Tuesday and Friday, and I'll let you know when I get the exam scheduled. All right, have a good semester.